Yo, what's good, y'all? Man, we got Doctor Strange, New Dimension, Breakdown, X-Men, Apocalypse, Spider-Man 2099, Marvel, Noir, Multiverse, man. You know what I'm saying? You saw that Paint Dimension clip, man. You will see all the different dimension they cross paths until they went to the the Earth realm and shit. So hey, like it up, sub, and yeah, let's see his breakdown. Yeah, let's get it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. We are on the home stretch now, less than a week away from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and with it, the normal Marvel marketing onslaught, brand new trailers with different clips of the same scenes we've seen for the last 6 months. Every single day until the film's released, it seems like, well, it's not always recycled footage, and in this most recent clip's case of Doctor Strange...
Yeah, nah, it's, I don't know, man, really recycled. They shot a little two, three scenes.
America Chavez tumbling through what looks like multiple dimensions in the multiverse. Fans are super excited at the prospect of one of them setting up the Marvel Noir universe, another one looking very familiar, as in Spider-Man 2099, and even one of them... well, it seems to imply the existence of Apocalypse in the future, the very famous X-Men villain. We have to break down all of the universes, well, at least the ones that we can tell in this.
Yeah, Bill was breaking down on Twitter, though. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, that's from 2099 Spider-Man.
Most recent clip for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and the huge implications for Marvel's Noir and 2099 universes, and of course, the X-Men villain Apocalypse. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to clip breakdowns like this, the occasional industry insider scoop, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That'll automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we are rapidly approaching the next one now. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, this most recent clip lines up perfectly with a scene we had already seen in the trailer as America Chavez and Doctor Strange tumble through the multiverse. They enter a dimension that's all paint, followed by this dimension right here. Now, any color that's seen in this frame is left over from them breaking through the multiverse, the blue glass and the orange trail of magic. But this is completely in almost black and white, or what's referred to as sepia tone. You hear a old cartoon laugh over the top.
That's what I thought was like animation, like, you know, cartoon shit.
And you can clearly see in the background here, there's a blimp in the sky. All of this imagery, the old-time cars, the sepia tone, this is all indicative of the Marvel Noir universe, or as many fans immediately commented on this clip, is this Spider-Man Noir. Yes, that universe was set in the 20s and 30s. It's actually Earth 90214, and it's a counterpart to 616, where instead of them showing up later in the decade, superheroes started showing up in the 20s and 30s, but there were very limited number of superheroes, including Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Black Cat. And Spider-Man's origin is much different. He actually receives his powers from a mystical spider god. Now, we already saw a take on that character in the most recent Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, we did saw that character on that motherfucker.
And presumably we'll see him again returning in the sequels. They're using Multiverse of Madness to sort of canonize in live action all of these alternate comic universes. I'm for it, but hopefully where these may just be Easter eggs and temporary frames in this film, they actually go somewhere down the road in the MCU.
No, it might be just Easter eggs. It might be Easter eggs, but I don't know. Probably.
The next dimension that they're in is only on screen for a couple of frames, and this is the only one that's in focus, but there is a lot going on here. It's obviously in the future by the way that the architecture expands the frame, but also a lot of it looks like it's either carved out of or built with stone, and especially that combined with the pyramid imagery makes it feel like it's somewhere far in the future that was built long ago. And while the pyramid may immediately invoke the idea of Moon Knight, because that's what we're watching
Moon Knight
on Disney Plus, or even the idea of maybe Kang and Rama Tut, because we know that his multiversal saga is still left at play, what this really reminds me of is Apocalypse. And Saba Noor building his original pyramid all the way back in ancient Egypt, but it enduring far into the future to almost the year 4000 AD, and it takes the X-Men traveling in time to stop it at its inception. This reminds me of a dimension in which Apocalypse is still reigning with all of this ancient Egyptian imagery, but somewhere far, far in the future. Now, the very next frame happens to look like the 2099 universe. A lot of people again saying Spider-Man 2099 like Spider-Man Noir, because that's the character they remember so well from that initial title
like
launch. But man, there were so many: Doom 99, Punisher 99, Hulk 99, X-Men 2099. While it's usually considered to be Earth 616, the major continuity circa the year 2099, it's actually officially designated as Earth 928, and the futuristic feel, dark with the red and the purple in this frame, certainly evokes that imagery. That's why a lot of fans pointed to this and said, is that 2099? Now, a lot of these have the Earth designation, and presumably in the multiverse, it's not just multiple Earths, it's multiple universes. It's just the Earth designation that they gave them in the comics to sort of talk about the continuity, which sort of run you are on, so they could have multiple runs, retain their own continuity and story at the exact same time. The Paint universe, absolutely zero idea. And then the other couple of universes quickly we see on frame are only on screen for a split second and too short to notice. But if they're willing to cram this many details into what's only a 1-minute clip, can you imagine what must be crammed into the entirety of this 2-hour movie? This is what has me most stoked about Multiverse of Madness. And I said it in some of my previous videos. You can't have a movie like this unless you have a Marvel Cinematic Universe that's taken its time to do all of these characters the way they have now. This movie doesn't even make sense to do out of context of already having a Marvel Cinematic Universe. A Marvel Cinematic Universe that's so large, it was able to then canonize and encapsulate all of the previous Marvel Cinematic Universes that came years and decades before it and had no idea that it would ever show up in the first place. What a testament to Marvel Studios, Disney, Kevin Feige as a producer. And man, what a time to be a Marvel fan, guys. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, how hyped you are for this film.
I'm very hyped.
I know that this morning a ton of spoilers started hitting the internet, guys. It is always this way with Marvel films, all the way back to Avengers Endgame when they showed pre-screeners around the world. People were whipping their phones out of some of the main third act sequences and putting them on YouTube the week leading up. It's just part of it. So if you're really trying to avoid those spoilers, go ahead and mute your social media. Maybe just take the app off your phone for a week or two. Listen, we so seldom get breaks from social media. And of course, the last thing I want to do is to tell you to stop watching YouTube, but we so seldom get breaks from social media. Hey, this is a good reason to take one. Tomorrow, after the red carpet premiere, I will be there. I will have my spoiler-free reaction, immediate reaction, like up at the channel as soon as the movie's done, probably right there from the theater. And then on Tuesday morning, I will have my full review of the film, spoiler-free as well. Guys, I'm so stoked for you to see it and hear all your thoughts and reactions. This is a super exciting time to be an MCU fan. Quickly, let's jump into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're still...
Yeah, I'm excited though, man. But hey, you really like this to my channel, man. That was a breakdown. Dimensions though, man. So hey, like it up, sub. And yeah, all right. Peace.